If you like small and elegant knives, this is your video. We're going to look at the Victorinox Deluxe and some lesser-known Victorinox knives that are also very distinctive. First, we'll start with the Deluxe, so let's see. Here, we have the Victorinox Deluxe in this presentation. The first thing I'm going to give you is the information that Victorinox gave to the Jumpu website in 2011. What did Victorinox say in that document? Well, that this model was made between 1980 and 1998 or 1999, and that it measures 56 millimeters. Although we group them with the 58, this one is a little smaller and we'll see when we compare them. The identifying numbers for this series would be 0.6621.81. The red flecked 0.6210.82. The blue flecked 0.6210.83. Black 0.6210.80. 85. The burgundy red 0.6210.86. The brown flecked and 0.6210.88. The gold-plated one is a silver knife but plated in gold. Those were the first 5 colors, but later another red and a blue would be added to the range. The most difficult to detect, at least for me, are the browns and reds. And we will see them next. On the left side of the image, our friend Ludo Bellin is showing us the burgundy red model, that is, the 0.621.85. And on the right side of the image we can see that at the top is the model 0.62. 10.81, 81, which is the red marbled. Below is an unnamed variation and below that the 0.6210.86. Which is the brown marbled. And there Ludo showed us the tools. The truth is that I see it as brown to burgundy red, but well, it's a bit of a thing of mine. 2 models that do not have any knife that resembles them in the range of colors. They would be the black one, which is the 0.62, 10.83, and the silver, sterling and gold one, which is number 0.62, 10.88. The gold model has the particularity that it never had the shield. There was at some point the shield on the knife, as you can see in this photo, but it did not have it in gold. And the black model is a personal opinion, which is the one that suits the shield best. If you have any other opinions, leave them in the comments. And now we're going to continue with this one because it's time for the blues. Let's open the knife and we find that this knife, if we look closely at the color and compare it with the 0.62, 10.82. Which is the blue flecked? We see that it is lighter. We have the two colors in contrast here in the photo, but this one is a little lighter. The difference in colors is quite noticeable. Here we have the blade. That Ludo had already shown us. We're going to try to make it look like it has the 4 lines, that is, it starts with Victorinox and ends with Rose Fry. And now we're going to make some comparisons of this knife. The first comparison is almost obvious with a classic SD. Let's see, we're going to leave the case here and here we're going to see the 56mm that are quite noticeable at first glance compared to the 58 of a classic. And well, here comes one of my favorites, which is the Wenger Macao. And when it comes to comparing the box, I like the Wenger more, it's velvety. When we open the knife, it comes with a sheath with gold lettering and we're going to take the knife out to compare it. Lacquered versus the handle and gold plated on the sides. Sure, it's 65mm. Let's compare the weights. Let's weigh the Victorinox Deluxe first. Let's see, 23.8. It will be heavier than a normal classic. Let's see. 21.2 grams more. You know that the weight is anecdotal in this size and I never tire of saying it. And just to spoil the Wenger Macao that weighs 46 g. And now we're going to look at a knife that appeared in the previous video, but I liked it so much that it has to appear among these luxury knives. Again, we're looking at this Victorinox Dupont model from the St. Dupont brand, obviously, and here we have the St. Dupont Paris. It has handle tools, of course. A very beautiful knife. Their G got the prick by it. Nail cleaner. File with nail cleaner, it's not an SD. Well, the deluxe one wasn't either. There we have the blade. I think I see the sheath around here, which I didn't mention in the other video. And there are the scissors. This knife is a beauty, very pretty with the Dupont engraved stone on the back, and it couldn't be left out of this video of luxury knives. But we're going to get more luxurious. I remember a few years ago I saw a model in silver called Royal Cord. When I went to investigate to make this video, I found out that the designer's name is David Yurman. And although I can't find anything else, especially about the price, about the Roger Court model, I do find 2 more models. This Chevron model in the shape of a whirlwind, carved in the shape of a whirlwind, very elegant and also in silver, and the Waves model made of silver and steel. And I find more about Davidin. This model called Inlay. Which came in 3 presentations. One is the black one, that is, the front is silver and the back is onyx, which used to cost $750, sorry. This other one is with tiger eyes, the brown one also costs $50. And the one made of petrolidita, I think that's what the stone is called, which is blue. And costs $995. You can see the black one, the onyx, on the Roca channel and the blue one, the prettiest in my opinion, on the rich silver channel. There is also a carbon one on David Derman's Instagram, but I couldn't find any more information. I have no idea about the price, or when it came out or anything. When we mention the Ford name with Victorinox, it gets really fancy, really fancy. In fact, they released the most expensive Victorinox knife and at the time the most expensive in the world, and I don't know if it still is, but for the purposes of this video it would be this classic. This classic, which is the luxury Swiss Army knife classic, which at the time cost $2,700. It is a knife plated in 18-karat yellow gold that has 72 diamonds. Let's change the configuration and go to a model that we have already seen, the Fly Swiss memory model, that is, with a USB memory stick, and in November 2005 it had 1 GB. This model was made in 6 versions by Bonfort. Here we see the first one, this one textured like a reptile, which is the Croco model, which cost €800 in silver and €3,200 in gold. Another model from the same collection is the Cross. The Cross model came in white gold and yellow gold and its price was €3,200, and the top of the range was the Prestige. The Prestige version had diamonds and could be found in white gold, yellow gold and cost €6,000. Without a doubt, the most luxurious model that we are going to see in this video is the Victorinox Bonfort Diamonds. A knife that costs €70,000. It has 630 diamonds, gold handles and a 64 GB memory and, being more modern, it is upgradable. These models, although it may seem contradictory, are used by the public they have and for this to afford to be able to carry them. They can easily take them on a plane. If you are going to want really good knives and with a slightly lower cost, you can see them in this.